There y'all are. And here I am. I've missed y'all. I don't know what we're doing today in terms of makeup, but it's going to be feral because it's Feral Monday. So I kind of have this idea for pink connected underneath, stab myself in the eye, connected underneath here, then connected here. Remember, it's Feral Monday. It's gonna be wild. Tomorrow I am heading to the airport. I'm gonna try my best to do my story tutorials. Y'all know I'm pretty good about doing it even if I travel. But tomorrow is gonna be very simple, very airport makeup on the go. Plus you'll see some things that I packed tomorrow. So if you're going, oh no, she's doing another look I would never wear, I try to just do these on Monday. And if you do want something that's more maybe what you're used to wearing, I do have saved highlights for everyone. Now, I'm going to paint my face. Let's start with some clean canvas. I might use, actually I'm going to. So this is the shade Fair, and you can see it's gonna be closer to my skin tone, but lighter. And remember, the lighter the base, the truer the eyeshadow shade will be on your skin because you're canceling out your undertone, and that lighter base just really helps that color to show as true as possible. So we're doing Fair through here. They are ruckusing down there. And then I'll wipe my brush off just lightly, but let me do the other eye. And then we're gonna switch to white on the lid because I want the lid to be very, very true pink. Now we're gonna do the white clean canvas on our lid to our crease. So I really like these liquid shadows from About Face, but I do want you to know that if you wear it on its own, it's gonna completely set. The way that I'm gonna use it is I'm actually gonna mix it with the white, and it's still not going to set until I set it. So I don't recommend, if you want these to wear the way that they should wear, we wouldn't use them this way, but I'm just kind of mixing this in because I wanted it to be lighter pink towards the front. And then I'm going to take my same C31 and I'm just going to tap that into the base. We're still going to need to set this with some eyeshadow, but this is going to start our pink journey. There we go. And we're actually going to use a very affordable palette. Now we're going to take this palette, and I have it linked. We're going to grab this shade. Let's grab it on this side of the brush, 2 taps. These are very pigmented, so we just want a little bit of this one. I've seen if there's a white in here. There's only a cream. I wish there was a true white. Picking up one more tap. Ooh, grabbed the wrong one. Just wiping it on my hand. There we go. One more tap of that same shade. Let's make sure that we really, really set this in here. Just using the side of my brush. Also, if you are new here, I'd love to welcome you. I'm so happy to have you. But one thing we do here on the Rose Show is we trust the process. Now, once we start to head over this way, let me smooth that out. This is completely normal. Ben is on a phone call right now. And let's just start to darken the outer part here. Using that same pink. We're gonna grab the darker pink in just a second to add some dimension. I know this is absolutely horrifying, but sometimes it takes horror to create beauty. I'm not that deep. Let's just keep building. And the more that we press and build it up, the smoother it's going to be. I do want you to notice that I'm not swiping. These types of shadows, anything neon, they're very delicate. And I highly suggest tapping when you're using these types of colors. You're also gonna get kind of a 2-for-1 special with the transition. See how that's transitioning and kind of smoothing? Whew, that is gonna be pretty. Oh, I'm so excited. I do want to keep it very rounded today because I'm doing some serious draping, and you'll see what draping is in a second. So now I'm taking a white eyeshadow, and this is just the 3 shadows that we have on. The liquid, then we're doing white eyeshadow, and then that is the hot pink. I know when I started, especially when I used to go to MAC, I think I had my makeup done there 2 or 3 times. And I remember that I always felt like I needed to buy 5 or 6 eyeshadows to do a look like this. But in reality, You really don't have to. I'm gonna smooth this top part here. There we go. Smooth that out. So now I'm taking the red from this palette. And I'm gonna add some depth to the lash line. Since there's so much pink on here, it will shift to more of a pinky red. But it's still gonna add a little bit more depth on the lash line than just adding the pink on top of the pink. It's little things like this. And I'm using an E27 just to push that in there. I thought that these spiky lashes would be fun. I love spiky lashes so much. Here's the link for them. Okay, and then we're gonna start on complexion because that's where we're gonna have to start connecting. I'm so excited. So just really quickly, let me talk about skin prep. So this is the moisturizer that I use, and I use it just as I would a moisturizer. This under makeup, chef's kiss. I've tried so many different things, and oh Lord, this is just wonderful. Love it. And these are skincare items, so that's mainly what I use for skin prep. So then I already have my eye cream on, which is also Elemis. I've been using this one now about 2 weeks. No, 3 weeks. Fantastic. But we knew that. And then this is more of the prep part. I use this eye mask on top of my eye creams. And this one here is from Elemis as well. So we use that. That'll be enough for both sides. That's quite a bit. There we go. And this just kind of tops it off. And this really does act like primer. And this is my Anissa Beauty Spot Treatment Brush. And then I just use what's left to maybe go here. Anywhere I really want to smooth, I definitely like to smooth here. I got wild. Let's use our Revlon foundation today. I love this foundation. Plus that match is matching. Isn't that a nice match? Start to melt very carefully around here. We don't want to go in too far. We might need a smaller brush for that in a second. Okay. But, oh, I hear a gremlin. Ooh, he is right behind me. So we have a very small amount of foundation on an E29, and we're going to take that through here. And the reason you saw me press it here first is because I'm still not sure how much is on the brush. I just don't want to ruin all of this pinky goodness, but we do need to clean up through here, and then just a little bit more over here just to smooth it. Look at the difference. It's nice. Okay, just make sure it's very even on the brush. Okay, you see it there? And then we're just gonna keep tapping. I'm laughing at the kitty cat. He's making a ruckus today. There we go. Another day, another concealer. Let's try it. This one's from Yinza. I like that color. I actually love Yinza. Their foundation is so beautiful. It's the Super Serum Silk foundation, if I'm not mistaken. I do use a lot of things, and I do get names a little messed up. But let me go get a link for the foundation first. Okay, let's try out the concealer. This is the Super Serum Silk Concealer. That color's really nice. Smells like skincare. That's what my under eye needs. Let's try this. Going to town. Jean is in the way of the door. Jean Bean. Let's grab a C31. And I know that you might think that this concealer brush is kind of small, but I really like things to be very focused. And I like how small this brush is because it doesn't just take away the product. You still have all of that product there, but you're also able to really pinpoint exactly where you want it and thin it out. Because remember, makeup loves thin, even layers. Ooh, that's satisfying. This feels nice. Now, this is gonna be wild. absolutely wild. We're going to start with our first layer. We did this the other day a little bit. We didn't do it quite this much, but this is from NYX, so affordable. We're going to layer another blush too, but this is kind of our first round. So let's take our C31 and we're going to start to blend this. Can connect it. So I want to do some above my brow as well. This is, I mean, tomorrow's Valentine's Day. I've been wanting to do this for a while. Let me grab the foundation brush and then I'll just tap this one in. Perfect. Remember, I don't have any powder on my face yet. Now I'm going to use my Huda Beauty powder, the Cherry Blossom, because it's the pinkest powder that I have. Really press that in with the puff. Ooh, that is so smooth. I've really been enjoying setting the cream blush after. I feel like it's just so blurring. Obviously, we don't have to put it here. You could just put it here and it'll have that same very blurred effect. He's screaming at me. Something about an email. Now I want a hot pink waterline. I love it. This look is just making my makeup heart sing. So I'm having some fun. I wanted to get out this hot pink pigment. Grab that on an E27. And we're gonna press that underneath here. It is intense, y'all. Tiny amount of that goes a very long way. Time of my life. Time of my makeup life right now. I actually wanted to lighten up the waterline just a little bit more. And I'm just warming it up on the back of my hand. This is also from Beauty Creations, but this shade is called Bubble Tea. I'm just gonna lighten it through the center a little. So what I'm using on my face, it's actually not a bronzer. It's going to be a powder foundation, but it hasn't released yet. So I can't tell you what it is, but it's pretty awesome if you use it this way. And of course, as a powder foundation. But I'm sorry, my lips have to be sealed a little bit longer. So now we're gonna take this now we're gonna take this Carla Cosmetics pigment. This is in the shade Drama Queen. And we're gonna take that on an E27, and this is gonna be our inner corner. Look how pretty that is. And we'll just feather a little bit of that over this way. This is going to be kind of gimmicky, but it's gonna work. And I don't feel like stenciling. And I did buy a bag of these. Okay. I'm not gonna be able to eat it after I do this. And this is for fun. I normally, like I said, I don't do gimmicky things, but let's do it. We're gonna take it, and this is kind of hard though. I should have maybe oh, that'll work eventually. We're gonna build this up. We're using our Valentino blush to build this up, and if I need to, I can kind of just do like that. It's so big, it's easy to hold on there. Picking up more, and I'm picking up a whole lot. And I don't mind if it's just a little whisper of a heart. Okay, hang on. Now I need to do underneath here a little bit more. It's actually kind of easy to do. I feel like that'll be good. Yeah. Oh, but now I can't eat this. Now let's take a little bit of powder foundation and we're gonna clean it up. This is really so easy. And now we can take the same blush and this shade around here a little bit more. While Jean Bean sleeps. I will not stop wearing this lipstick. This one's from ColourPop. And I love this color. It's called Feral Monday for a reason. We're gonna get this hair back under control here in a minute. But this was actually one of my favorite pink highlighters in the whole wide world. And it's from Pat McGrath. And I believe it's still in the trio. Do you see how it's undetectable and it doesn't add texture? It's so pretty. My hearts are a little uneven here, but I have to go pack and I don't have time to make sure that they're straight. We're gonna do this Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil. My vision came to life. Actually, I just want to say something. Although I can't get it open, Too Faced, please, please. Why? I want to take this and I actually just want to lightly go over the heart to kind of blur it. I want to thank you for putting up with this, because this helps me help you more. And I know you're thinking, how in the world? But it does. It also makes my makeup art sing, and I need that. I need that once a week. Now, what I'm posting tonight is going to be an ad, but it's a helpful ad. I'm really making sure that everything that I'm posting, if it's an ad, obviously it's stated. First word will always be ad in the caption. But I want you to learn something, and I want it to be something that can help you. So making sure to do that this year. Also notice that I don't ever do ads that are first impressions. That's just not, that doesn't make my makeup art sing. I want to make sure that it's something that I've used before and that I use after. So always keep that in mind when you're seeing an ad. You'll notice that you have seen it. If it hasn't been released yet and you're seeing it for the first time, I'm teaching you how to use it, and then you're seeing it later, not being an ad. Okay. I love y'all so much with all of my heart. And the DMs I'm getting right now, I love y'all. Oh, how I love you all so much. I am going to go edit some more. I need to film some more content before I leave. I have a lot to do. I'm gonna go wash my face right now because I gotta go film some more stuff. I love all of you so much. I mean that every time I say it. And I will see y'all tonight in the comments.